Here at Southwood Church, we recently started an internship program where we're helping train those that feel called into pastoral ministry. The goal is that over a 3 to 4 year period, the intern will receive a college education in a ministry-related field and have plenty of hands-on ministry experience when they graduate. A big part of the hands-on ministry experience is working side by side with the pastors here at our church. It's our way of showing them what it is that we do, how we do it, and why we do it. We have a very limited amount of time, and when you think about it, and so it's vital that we pass on to them whatever we can to try and prepare them for their own ministries. Well, this is a lot like the relationship Paul had with Timothy, who he speaks very highly of in this passage. Timothy was much younger than Paul, and Paul mentions that he worked alongside him like a son does his father. During that time working side by side, Paul poured into Timothy to prepare him for the day when he would ultimately be able to send him out to do what it was that he was trained to do. Paul tells the Philippian church that his desire is to send Timothy to check on them and care for them, and that he has full trust in Timothy. In fact, he says that Timothy will care for their needs because he cares not for himself, but for the things that Christ cares about. Timothy has the full trust and faith of Paul, and Paul has full faith and trust in Timothy to send him out. Well, what does this mean for us? Well, Paul had people that poured into him early in his ministry, and now he's passing it along to Timothy. I have people that pour into my life so I can then go and pass it on to those that I lead and train. So who's pouring into you, and who are you pouring into? If you don't have a good answer to either of these questions, then it's time to figure out who those people can be. Everyone should find themselves in some sort of mentor and mentee relationship that we call discipleship. Maybe you can join a small group or a Bible study. Maybe you could ask someone to personally mentor you so that you can go and do the same for someone else. The point here is clear though. You need someone to pour into you so that you can go and pour into others.